Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Soul Light Collective. I'm Diane and I'm with Karen, and we wanted to share some information for those of you who have never experienced an energy healing session and are thinking about it, or maybe you have one booked. Maybe you have had one, but it's been a really long time and you're thinking of having another one. We wanted to just share some information on what you might expect. We do have a video, and I'll link it below, on energy healing, both giving and receiving it. But this is more of just a quick tips on what to do if you have an energy healing session and you're not feeling the best after it. And it does happen. Has it ever happened to you?
It has, yes. Not received it, but in part of my practice, yes.
Yes. So Karen and I are both energy healing practitioners and working with people both virtually and in person. And sometimes we hear from clients that we work with, like, hey, it might be a text later the same day or the next day. It's usually within 24 to 48 hours, but once in a while, some people experience like extreme fatigue or headaches or body aches, almost as if they feel like they're getting sick. And we just wanted to share some tips on how to deal with that and let you know that, yes, it is normal. It is absolutely normal. We're working with energy. We're moving a lot of stuff. You may not be able to see it physically, but sometimes you can feel it physically. What are some things that you tell your clients, some helpful tips in experiencing, if they start to experience feelings of...
So again, it's very individual as to what you experience on the table and off the table afterwards. I think that whenever my clients leave, I always tell them water, water, water. We move energy and we need to fill it, like we need to fill the body back up with water. Water's so healing, and has such a way to help re-energize the body after having an energy experience. And a lot of times, like, I think of it more about some of the feedback that I've had. I've had clients let me know that they've had a lot of gastro letting go the days following. Yeah, we hold a lot of anger, we hold a lot of remorse, and we can hold a lot of grief all right in that section. And usually I will know ahead of time that that's where I was focusing a lot of my energy. So I think that's kind of also when I'm working with a client, I know where I've been working on their body and I know where the issues have been coming up. And I think that being a practitioner who can take note and pay attention to that, that can help me talk to my clients a little bit better about what to expect. Definitely fatigue. Definitely the possibility of feeling like you're having a cold. And one of the things I like to tell people is early on, I would find that somebody would say like, oh, like now I'm getting ill. I'm feeling the cold come on, or I'm feeling like the chest congestion, or something's happening, right? Or like an eye infection, or it doesn't really matter what it is. But with the energy work, it's kind of like bringing it up ahead of time, ahead of schedule. And it was something that was lingering and ready in stasis, right? It was something that was lingering in stasis. And through the energy work, these things can start to come up. We shake it up a little bit, and then they leave the session and they think, oh my God, this created this for me. Like now I'm sick. And really just to lean into, this is all happening for you, right? Like, and not, again, never to be in fear.
Right.
We're not here hurting anybody. And usually, to really take it easy for 3 days. I think that's the big tip. Take it easy for 3 days. Monitor yourself. Watch your interactions with people. Watch if you're feeling softer towards people, or you're feeling a little bit more, I'm triggered, right? And just to allow yourself the generosity of um, inward compassion, right? I went through a lot. I'm in the process of releasing a lot. And that's it, right? I had energy work and I'm moving things around and things are going to be fine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Everything is fine. And it might be a little uncomfortable for a short period of time, but know that this is a process. You have been holding on to a lot of stuff for a lifetime for some people. And you probably will notice shifts
Yeah.
and changes, and it may happen right away, and it may happen over a few days or a few weeks, um, as as the energies integrate within you. And so maybe keep a journal of how you're feeling physically, and how you're feeling emotionally, what is triggering you if you are getting triggered. And these are wonderful things to share with your energy healing practitioner the next time you see them. It's good information for them to know and to be in touch with. I think if you're working with an energy healer, you want to find somebody who can support you, not just during your paid time together, but to be there, to ask a question, or if you do have a concern about your health, that practitioner should respond to you. Of course, boundaries, right? But they should respond to you, and there should be communication. At least that's how I work, and I know that's how Karen works, and all energy healers should work that way. I think, whether it's with them or a coworker, there should be communication.
Yeah.
This is support for you, not just during the appointment. That's what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
in a
I know.
roundabout
And
way.
yeah. And I'm like reliving, right? And a lot of fogginess, getting up off the table, right?
Oh yeah,
Needing to get back into your body after you sit up after having a session, like you haven't even left yet.
yeah.
We're drinking water. A lot of times I'm handing particular stones, like grounding, and we need to come back. We need to ground. And we spend a lot of time talking afterwards.
Yeah.
And I know that just as an example, I've had a situation with a wonderful client who came to me who was seeking to open up a specific area in her life. And we did some work and it was amazing. And then she left. And I actually reach out 3 days later to ask, like, how are you, how are things going? Are you settled? Are you back in your body? And I just give people an opportunity to share that. And she was she had a lot to say. She was, oh, this is happening, this is happening, like my things aren't going well. And and she was, and I was like, like, and it was like, everything's okay. And we moved a lot, everything's fine. But then, and it was the first time I had that reaction, but it was so amazing because about a week later, she wrote me another email. She wrote me a very long email. I'm so sorry that I was feeling all of that and moving through it, and all the things that I had wanted to have started opening up for me. She wanted so desperately to be a beautiful animal communicator.
Mm.
And she was on her way, right? And it was in a week's time. But again, the emotions can come up.
Yeah.
And just to allow, I think that's the most important thing, allow the changes to come through. And
Trusting the process.
trusting the process, having faith that if you ended up on someone's table, it was for a reason. You were drawn to somebody, it's for a reason. And the soul knows what it needs, the soul knows what it wants, the higher self knows the best way for you to get there, and just to have faith in the process.
Absolutely. Perfect. If
Good.
any of you have any questions about any of this or comments, please leave them below. Share this video with other people who may be seeking energy healing. And we're here. We work with individuals, both together. You can book an energetic experience with us, or also as individuals. Links are below, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, Karen. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Diane.
Take care, everyone.